Here we are with Lee Bradbury following the 2-0 win against Farnborough. Your first thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I'm reasonably pleased. I mean, first half, I don't think we were nowhere near the pace that we should be at. And after a little poke at half time, I thought we got going a little bit more. Moved the ball a lot better. Having said that, we could have been 2-0 up at half time, hit the post twice, but just a little bit off the pace for me. It was like a pre-season game in the first half. I thought the second half was a bit more competitive and moved the ball a lot sharper.
Is it frustrating when we have halves like that in pre-season where it feels like a pre-season game when really you want it to be effective like a league game in pre-season?
Yeah. I mean, I said to the lads before the game, I want us to approach it like a league game, but I didn't think we did in the first half. In the second half, they made up for that really. So, but you know, we're getting closer now, and the sort of weeks and days are ticking by. And we've got to start approaching it like it is a league game, and we will do them going forwards. Obviously, we've got another game Tuesday now against FC Tottenham, so they come around pretty quick, and we're getting the fitness through the games. But having said that, I thought the players looked a little bit leggy, and we had worked hard on Thursday night, so I think that was a little bit of that.
Bradley Tarbuck limped off, injured. What's the early synopsis in his case?
He's gone over his ankle, rolled his ankle, so not as bad as before. So hopefully not too long out. We have picked up a few injuries. Mike Carter was going to start the game with a little impingement on his calf muscle there. So you know, I think we'll have to tailor the training a little bit. We don't want to pick up too many more.
Is it frustrating that you want to be as intense in your training sessions, but they're not picking up injuries?
Yeah, I mean, you don't mind one or two, but now it's 6. So you know, and with a reasonably small squad, we're struggling for numbers a little bit if we pick up any more. So. At this moment in time, we're skating on thin ice, but we'll get through, I'm sure.
Talking about numbers, George Barker has re-signed for the Hawks today. A great player on his day.
Good signing. Excuse me, good signing for us. I think George has got that little bit of something that we haven't got. He's a creative player, can make things happen, and the role we gave him today was an effective one for him. He ended up nearly scoring, good save by the keeper, 1-on-1, and gets the penalty as well from being on the front foot. And you know, he gets sharp. He's not trained a lot. He's only trained with us this week, so he's a little bit behind the other lads. But if we can get him sharp and fit and in the right frame of mind, he can be a real player for us.
Talking about goals, Jason Pryor getting both today.
Yeah, good for Jace to start getting on the goal sheet again. That'll give him a little confidence boost, I'm sure. He's in the box where he should be for his header, good header down, and I think his nose paid the penalty for it.
Moving on to Tuesday night, AFC Tottenham at the Teswood Stadium. What do you expect from them?
I know Louis Langdown very well, obviously their manager, who I've had with me at Bournemouth and here. He's been, you know, fitness coach, and he'll have him fit, and as you would expect from somebody of his stature. But you know, they'll be working hard. It'll be a tough test. I think they lost to Aldershot 2-1, so that was a very half decent result for him, really. You know, obviously he signed some good players, Louis, and you know, young ones that are coming out of teams, and also some good non-league players. So it'll be a tough test for us. You know, we're not expecting an easy ride.
And will Alfie Whittingham be lining up against the Hawks?
He will. Yeah, it'll be a good test for Alfie. You know, having said that, we've only got 2 centre midfielders fit at the moment in our ranks, so you know, I might have to drag him back yet. But no, we'll have to wait and see how the boys come through it. But at this moment in time, yeah, he's settled there, and he's on a season-long loan, and you know, he needs to go and play games and learn the game, and he's coming on nicely. He's got a very good attitude, Alfie, and I'm sure 50 games this season will help him.
Lee, thank you very much, and we'll see you at the Teswood Stadium Tuesday.
Thanks very much. Cheers.